much more than a revolt against the British taxes and trade regulation. The American Revolution was the first revolution because it marked the first time in history where a group of people fought for their independence. They struggled for some principles such as rule of law, constitutional rights, and popular sovereignty. The consequences of the Revolutionary War were, firstly, over 25,000 of Americans died during the Revolution. Secondly, a quarter of slaves in South Carolina and Georgia escaped from bondage during the Revolution. Then, the northern states adopted gradual emancipational plans about slavery. And finally, the states adopted written constitution that guaranteed religious freedom, increased the legislature's size and powers, made taxation more progressive, and reformed inheritance laws. Now, from the British point of view, the colonies represented an investment because they paid for the trip across the Atlantic and also they paid for the setup of the American infrastructure system. They enacted taxes to help the payoff the high costs of defending the colonies from the French. Moreover, the basic view of most of historians is that it was impossible for Britain to hold on to the colonies, and that, in the long run, the war was both inevitable and, to an extent, a good thing to the British Empire, because it forced a reorganization of the Britain's imperial strategies. Furthermore, some important American characters, such as Jefferson, Adams, Franklin, are not vilified but respected. As an example, the 19th century Prime Minister Gladstone called the American Declaration of Independence the single political document ever produced by the mind of man.